Iceland is home to incredible landscapes, unique experiences, and adventure activities. But with so many tours to choose from, how do you know which ones are worth it? And how can you book without draining your wallet? In today's video, I'm going to talk about the best tours and activities in Iceland, and I'll also share how to book them at the best prices. Hey, my name is Jeannie and I've been exploring Iceland for the past 10 years. I've written guidebooks and itineraries that have over 500 five-star reviews, and my mission is to help you plan the best trip ever. Let's get into it. Okay, so Iceland is called the land of fire and ice for a reason. Fire, volcanoes, ice, glaciers. Iceland sits on a fault line, which means that there's a lot of volcanic activity. And glaciers cover about 11% of the land area. So with all this fire and ice happening, let's talk about the best tours that you can take to take advantage of this unique landscape. First, get on some ice. And by this I mean glacier hiking, ice climbing, or ice caves. If you want to hike on a glacier, there are a few different options. Sólheimajökull is in South Iceland, and it's one of the most common areas for tourists to do glacier hikes because it's so accessible right along the south coast. If you're traveling a bit further east, in the southeast area of Iceland, you can head on Vatnajökull, which is the biggest glacier in Iceland, and they have plenty of options for glacier hikes, ice hiking, and also this is where you're going to find those natural crystal caves. Keep in mind that those caves, since they are naturally formed, are only safe to go in between November and March. So if you're traveling outside of those months, you can still go inside an ice cave, and for that, I would recommend the Katla Ice Cave. This is located in South Iceland, just outside of Vík, so this is kind of a perfect medium between the two if you're not wanting to do a walk on a glacier, but you do want to go into an ice cave and then also see the glacier around it. Sticking with the freezing cold theme, let's talk about doing the Silfra Fissure. Silfra is a fissure in Thingvellir National Park, which is located on the Golden Circle. It is filled with freezing cold water from the nearby glacier that has visibility of up to 100 meters. This is the only place in the world that you can dive or snorkel between continents. So this is the place that tectonic plates are pulled apart. And so there's this fissure where you can snorkel or dive between. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, super unique, very cold, but very cool. Moving on to the fire side of Iceland, let's talk about the lava caves or volcano tours. So the lava caves are unique in that this is a cave, but lava used to be running through it. Of course, anytime they're running a tour in this area, there's no chance for another eruption, but you get to be inside where magma used to be. Super wild. There's a place called Raufarhöllshellir, and this is a cave that's located near Reykjavik on the Reykjanes Peninsula. There's also Þríhnjúkagígur. This is a dormant volcano that you can actually descend into. I've never done this one because to me that sounds incredibly terrifying, but maybe someday if I work up the courage, I'll be able to show you guys. It sounds amazing. Another thing to consider, and one of my favorite things I've ever done in Iceland, is to take a helicopter tour over an active volcano. The caveat for this is there has to be an active volcano erupting. This is not always happening in Iceland, but in the event that it does happen and you're in Iceland, hop in a helicopter. Super amazing to see. If you love getting helpful information like this and love to stay up to date about Iceland and want to learn what's happening around the country, make sure to click the link in the description box and sign up for my newsletter. Every week I send out a super helpful email with local updates, which are essential if you're planning a trip to Iceland. And for the animal lovers, Iceland has a couple of once in a lifetime experiences that I recommend. First up is whale watching. Iceland is a great place to do whale watching, and there's a few different locations that you can do so. Húsavík in North Iceland is known as the whale watching capital of the country. So when in doubt, if you're able to, get yourself up there. If you're staying close to the city, then Reykjavik has options out of there as well. And then another common place that people will book a whale watching tour is in Akureyri in North Iceland. Another animal activity that you could do is horseback riding. Now, the Icelandic horse is unique in that it has 5 different gaits, and these creatures are so beautiful. So of course, riding across a black sand beach or an old lava field sounds really amazing. For this one, my recommended place is called Hestaland, and it's in West Iceland. So if you're doing tours or activities, of course, these aren't cheap, but there are ways that you can do it without breaking your budget. A lot of times prices are cheaper if you can book a few months in advance. And pro tip, if you're traveling in a large group, sometimes you can contact the company and ask if they offer discounts for large groups of people. Another way that you can save money on these tours is to drive yourself. So in this case, you're gonna wanna search for a tour that doesn't include transportation, but where you self-drive and meet out there on location. And that way you're not paying for the transportation and the guide and all of that. If you're planning a trip to Iceland and want to book a tour, here's what you're going to do. First, go to www.icelandwithaview.com/tour, and that will bring you to this page. What you're going to do is browse through the variety of tour offerings. You can see the homepage shows maybe some featured tours, but you're really able to modify it to what your group or what your travel preferences are. So you can see on the side here, there are different ways to search. You could choose this drop down for what you want to see, and you can start checking off the areas that you would like to visit. Or if you don't know where the things are and you want to maybe do some specific things, then you can say, okay, yes, I would like to see the Northern Lights, and I would like some food and drink tours. And what it will do is going to start to filter down tours based on your preferences. So you can scroll through and see what kind of tours are available for you. Then from there, you can start clicking into the tour to see what some options are within that particular tour. So from this page, you're going to be able to see a lot of things. Number one, you're going to be able to see on up top here where the region is. So this is in the capital region. So this is a Reykjavik based tour. You're going to be going out on a boat for this. It's the category is the Northern Lights, and then the duration right up here. So all this is nice little snippet information. They're going to give you some photos of the tour, and then you can scroll down to read the description of what the tour is. And then if you keep going, you're going to get some really helpful information. So the tour, this one in particular, picks you up. You're also able to see the tour operator. So Elding Sea Adventure. And then you want to scroll down as well to see some sort of things that are included. You always want to make sure that you're managing your expectations on what's included. So in here, they're offering free Wi-Fi and pictures taken by the crew. So those things are really helpful to know. The other thing that I usually like to know is if there is an age minimum. So if we go back and choose another tour, you can just check this out here. All the way down. So the minimum age is 8 years. So it's really important if you are traveling with children, then you know what that age minimum is. The other thing that you can do is when you're on these pages, you can go in and out of different tours to compare their prices. And then of course, when you're ready to book, you can book directly from the platform. So for this, you would just choose your travel dates, keeping in mind that for something like the Northern Lights, of course, they're only going to be able to go through a certain date and then later again in the year when they show up. But if you'd like to book, then you can just do that directly from the website. So you just choose the date, you choose your start time, and again, if it's Northern Lights, then they're probably going to be starting at a particular time, but a lot of times if you're doing whale watching or a food tour, there'll be different time start options. And then lastly, how many people are joining, and then you can just pay right here directly on the platform. So it's super easy, super convenient, and everything is included in this tour booking platform. Now that you know how to book your dream tours in Iceland, let's talk about the best hidden gems in the country. In the next video, I'm going to share my secret spots and off the beaten path experiences that will make your Iceland trip even more unforgettable. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, happy planning.